All right, so we're ready for part 2. So hopefully you guys are understanding how we're using the patterns in real life situations and how we can use math instead of counting by patterns forever. So let's go ahead and look at page 393. We're going to do one more example all together and then you guys will do some practice. So let's look at page 393. It says, Max builds rail fences. For one style of fence, each section uses 3 vertical fence posts and 6 horizontal rails. How many posts and rails does he need for a fence that will be 9 sections long? So here's one section. We have the 3 vertical fence posts and we have the 6 horizontal rails. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so how long will it be if we do 9? Okay, so first we're going to think about what the problem is asking and what do we know? As each section of fence is added, how does the number of posts change and the number of rails change? So we have one section has 3 posts, 6 rails. 3 posts, 6 rails. 2 sections have 6 posts and they have 12 sections. And then 3 sections, and see you can they've drawn it so you can count. Number of posts, there's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Number of rails, there's 18. So we make a table, just like what we did on the previous one, and we are looking for a pattern. So we're looking at what we know about the first 3 sections to write a rule. Okay, so we know that here we are adding 3, and we know here we are adding 6. But we're looking for the posts, okay? We're going to look at the rule. How do we get from here to there? How do we get from here to there? Okay, so we know that the rule for post is going to be section times, what are we timesing it by? How do we get from here to here? How do we get from here to here? How to here to here? JJ, what are we going to do? Section times what? Section times 3, yes, gives us the number of posts. And the rule for the rails, how do we get from posts to rails? How are we getting from 3 to 6, from 6 to 12? So it's going to be posts times, Pecco, how do we get from posts to rails? Yes, post times 2. Okay, so we have post times 2. So if we're keeping this in mind, we have section times 3 will tell us how many posts we have. So 9 times 3 is 27, yes. And then how many rails do we have? What do we have to do? We have to do 27 times 2. 27 times 2. Times 2. 2 times 7 is 14. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5. So we have 54. Okay, so we have answered this question, and we are now done. Okay, so go ahead and make sure you have this. All right, I'm going to exit. And then we're going to go ahead and skip the hot question. What I would like for you to do is I would like for you to go ahead and try to do number 4 on this page on your own. Do number 4 on your own. Mr. Will, if you could go ahead and pause the video because I'm going to go ahead and walk us through the answer here, but let them answer number 4 on their own. Once it seems that everybody's done, then go ahead and press play on the video. Alright, so Jane works as a limousine driver. She earns $50 for every 2 hours that she works. How much does Jane earn in 1 week if she works 40 hours per week? We're going to write a rule and we're going to complete the table. Alright, so we know that she's earning $50 per 2 hours. So it's 2 times 25. So the possible rule is going to be hours times 25. Hours times 25. So we can check 2 times 25 is 50, 4 times 25 is 100, 6 times 25 is 150. So she works 40 hours a week. So we have to do 40 times 25. So 5 times 0 is 0. 5 times 4 is 20. 2 times 0 is 0. And 2 times 4 is 8. So we have a total of 0, 0, 10. So she made $1,000 in a week by working 40 hours. That is pretty darn good. She's making about $4,000 a month. That's pretty good. Okay? What I would like for you to do now is, if you are understanding this, and Mr. will go around and check, if they're doing good, I want them to do numbers 5 and 6 on their own. You can check the answers with what's in the teacher's edition. And then once they've done this, then they can work on their homework. Their homework is to do 9.6, both pages, the regular page and the review page with the 6 review questions, okay? If they're not really understanding well, go ahead and take them through number 5 all together as a class. All right? Okay, we have one more lesson, and then on Wednesday you're reviewing for the test. We'll do that, and then Thursday you are taking the test. And so you're just about ready, done with this unit. Congratulations, guys. 80% of the way through your math curriculum. All right, so I will see you tomorrow in math class on the video. Bye-bye.